Hello and welcome to Driver's Habits. Today I'm going to replace rotors and brake pads. First, to remove the wheel, untighten the bolts with the breaker bar while the vehicle stands to the ground. Lift the car with the jack and remove the bolts. Don't forget to put your wheel under your car's floor, because if the jack fails, you have extra security to protect you. To remove the brake caliper, you need to unscrew these two bolts. These bolts connect your brake caliper to the knuckle, and you can use your breaker bar to untighten the bolts. In my case, the rotor is worn out, so the brake pad stucks. I'm using a flat screwdriver to remove the two springs. Remove the two little rods and disengage the brake pads. Now the caliper is free, and put a base under the caliper for support. If your rotor is not removing by the hand, use a hammer and hit only the sides of the rotor. And now it's free. To remove the rust, use a sandpaper to the rusty surface. Take your time. Use a brake cleaner and remove it with a paper towel. Clean also the rotor's dust cover and the bolts with the brake cleaner and paper towel. To clean the brake caliper, use your brake cleaner and paper towel, but avoid to spray directly to the rubber boots. Apply the brake cleaner to the paper towel to clean the boots. Use a sandpaper to the brake piston carefully and beware of the rubber boot. These cylinders are stuck, but these need to move freely. If you realize that the cylinders of the caliper are not moving, sure, you need to fix it. So, I'm using my silicone spray to lube inside the boots. Do not use WD-40 or grease or any other petroleum product. Take your time and try to move the cylinder rear and front to unstuck. Use the silicone spray again . Push it and the cylinder is out. Use plenty of silicone spray to the boot. Clean the cylinder. And use the silicone spray. Insert the cylinder to the boot. And now it's moving freely. Use extra lube into the boots. And do the same process to the other cylinder. Now the two cylinders are functional. Use the silicone spray between the piston and the boot. And use the special tool for the brake piston. Use the silicone spray again between the piston and the boot. And now you are almost ready to install the new parts. I'm using some grease to the surface between the hub and the rotor to prevent rust. Do not use plenty of grease, just cover the rusty area. Before install the new rotor, first replace the greasy gloves. Use the brake cleaner to clean the rotor because many companies apply an oil film to prevent rust. Do the same process to the other side. Now you have a clean rotor ready for installation. Before install the brake caliper, apply some thread locker to the bolts, the blue one which is removable. Screw the bottom bolt of the caliper. Insert the brake pads. The little rods to align the brake pads. Screw with the ratchet the top bolt of the caliper and torque the bolts to 100 foot-pounds. Remove the top rod. Insert the spring and the rod together. Insert the safety pin to the little holes of the rods. The notches of the spring to the brake pad holes. Press the brake pedal a couple of times until it's hard and install the wheel. Screw the bolts with the ratchet. Lower the car to the ground. And torque the bolts to 100 foot-pounds. And ready. You have new rotors and brake pads. Remember, replace rotors and brake pads on both sides of an axle. So, do the same process to the other side. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button or subscribe.